Friends, I have searched the corners of the... I just poked myself in the mouth. I've searched the corners of the interwebs just for you, for the best pieces of advice. How to know when your guy is cheating on you. And I've got everything. Because it's gonna happen. He is going to cheat on you one way or another. So I've compiled them all in this really succinct video so that if you think that there's even the slightest chance that your man might be cheating, this video might be cheating or cheating. So that if you think if there's even the slightest chance of your man cheating on you, this is gonna help you decide. This is how you know how. You're welcome, let's do this. Sign number 1. He tells you that he isn't ready for a relationship early on. Because being upfront with someone about your feelings is a clear indicator that you are in fact a cheater. You can't be upfront with your feelings and be a good person. What would that make you? Unrealistic. Number 2, he wears a man ponytail. What? Yes, because any man with long hair is going to cheat on you. That is a given. 3, he has more friends that are girls than you do, because there isn't even the slightest possibility that he gets along with guys just as well as he does with girls. No, if he's talking about friends like Claudia, Angela, Fiona, why they all end in A, they are gonna lead him off the path. No girlfriends, no female friends except for you. You need to set that rule early on. No friends without him. 4, you haven't met a lot of his friends even though you hang out with him a lot. Did you think that maybe he's prioritizing his time with you at the moment? No, don't be silly. If you haven't met his friends, he must be a cheater. 5, his phone battery seems to die a lot. Do you even have an iPhone? Do you know how quickly that battery life dies? I make like 2 phone calls and my phone's dead. I'm pretty sure that my phone isn't even charged at the moment. It is, so that doesn't really help me make my point. But the point is that iPhone batteries suck. 6, he refuses to add you on Find My Friends. Did you think that maybe if you even wanted to add him on Find My Friends, that you may in fact be the one with the problem? If someone wanted to add me on Find My Friends, if you need to know where I am all the time, I need to know that you're nowhere near me, basically. He takes forever to text you back because there is no way that he could possibly doing anything more important than talk to you. You should be his number 1 priority. No matter where or what he's doing, he needs to stop it to reply to you within 30 seconds. Otherwise, he's cheating on you. If he's driving a car, a tractor, crane, I don't care if he's driving a jet plane. He needs to stop that and realize that you take his first priority. 7, he has unpredictable mood swings. The best thing that you can do for someone who is maybe having some mental health problems is accuse them of cheating. That will help. 8, he has a change in weight or appearance. No, he can't start looking after himself for no reason. You can't just decide to wake up one day and decide to lose weight. There needs to be a reason, and the reason is you're a cheating liar. 10, when he hides his text messages from you. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad one, but it is when you can couple it with the next piece of advice, which is if he shows you his text messages. So whether he shows you his text messages or if he doesn't show you his text messages, either way he's a cheater. Because their logic is if he's hiding his text messages, it's obviously because he wants to keep something from you. But if he shows you his text messages, he actually has a phone. He's like an adept cheater. Like the next level cheater. Cheating achievement unlocked. This guy's like the Sherlock Holmes of cheating. So either way, if your guy hides his phone or if he shows you his phone, he's cheating. All of the sense is made. 11, if he's suddenly being overly nice, buying you nice things, letting you watch whatever you want on TV, taking you out to dinner, he's cheating because he isn't allowed to be nice to you for no reason. I mean, there must be something going on behind your back that you don't know about. He couldn't just want to spoil you with stuff. He couldn't, think that maybe you deserve it, that he really loves you and that he loves spending time with you, and so he just wants to buy you nice things and shower you and spoil you. No, you're not allowed to do that. You're cheating. 12. Is getting hard. Or maybe the opposite is true. Maybe he's not spoiling you and not treating you nicely, but he's actually criticizing you. That is a very clear indicator that he's cheating as well. So if he's either complimenting you or criticizing you, either way you're screwed. 13, he lacks self-esteem. Yes, because not being confident within himself is a very clear indicator that he's gonna go off and screw as many hoes as he can. That's the way it works. 14, why didn't I just use numbers on the screen? He learned it at home from one or both parents. Because I can tell you right now that if you accuse a guy of cheating just because his father did, that is gonna make the relationship rock solid, very strong. Good job. You go, Glen Coco. Woo! But wait, these are the ones that I've been really excited to share with you. I'm not sure if these were written to be funny. God, I hope so, because otherwise they're terrifying. Now, this is, wow. Number 1 on this list. A hound barks thrice at dawn. What? Maybe you haven't caught him in the act of cheating, but if you hear a hound barking thrice at dawn, you might consider checking his text messages. because chances are he's up to no good. What? A prick of the needle bears no blood. Has he been acting strange recently? Maybe he seems exhausted all the time. Maybe he hasn't been answering his phone. But maybe you pricked him with a needle and he didn't bleed. If the last thing is true, he's found someone else. So basically, you need to attack him with something. They've suggested a needle, but it could be a much bigger instrument, like a knife or an axe. So if he doesn't bleed, he's cheating. If he bleeds, then he's innocent. He's fine, he's a good guy. But the flip side to that is that you have then stabbed the guy that was not cheating on you, and then the relationship's probably going to be over anyway, because you'd have to be pretty strong to survive a good stabbing. In the moss on the stone is the mark of the mare. So you found the mark of the mare in the moss on the stone, and you're wondering what it means. Here's a hint. It's time to dump his cheating ass. Yes, because that moss grew there just for you to find it. A youth's head casts a shadow. Hate to break it to you, but a young person's head should definitely cast a shadow, as opposed to an older person's head, which doesn't cast any shadows. If it doesn't, your guy is getting a little of something on the side. If your guy's head doesn't cast a shadow, I'd be calling, what are the guys from Supernatural? Dan and Samuel? Are those then? I don't know. I'd be calling someone. Something's wrong, and it's not the fact that he's cheating on you. But my favorite is this last thing on the list. This is the best way you can tell if a guy is cheating on you. He doesn't burn. A good man burns. If his flesh is resistant to the flame, you deserve better. That is the perfect test. I'm trying to make a movie. I've got a deaf dog, and I can't yell at her. Oh, now you want to cuddle. You don't need no man. You a strong, independent black woman. Okay, bye. So, if you try to burn a guy and it doesn't affect him, he's cheating on you. On the flip side, if you do burn a guy and he does burn, chances are he's not gonna want to work the relationship out. That's just a little premonition I've got. I wouldn't really want to work something out with someone who would intentionally try to burn me. Maybe that's just me. I know I do have high standards. So I want to wrap that up in a neat little bow for you. If a man sleeps, breathes, and eats, he cheats. And I'm Dr. Seuss. You're welcome. Now let's all get stabbing and burning. Because there is no way that he could possibly doing it because there is no way that he could possibly doing. You should breathe his nub. Breathe? I can't talk properly. If a man eats, breathes, or cheats. Wait. If a man eats, breathes, and cheats, he sleeps. What?